I come and sing to you all the songs that I would like to bring to you. Chicago, Chicago.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Chicago, the National Broadcasting Company takes pride in presenting the incomparable Nat King Cole.
Chicago, Chicago, that toddling town, Chicago, Chicago, I'll show you around. I love it, bet you bottom dollar you lose the blues in Chicago, Chicago, that town that Billy Sunday could not shut down. On State Street, that great street, I just want to say, they do things they don't do on Broadway. Say, they have the time of their life. I saw a man, he danced with his very own wife in Chicago, Chicago, my hometown. On State Street, that great street, I just want to say, they do things they don't do on Broadway. Say, they have the time of their life. I saw a man, he danced with his very own wife in Chicago, 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 my hometown. Thank you very much. And thank you for being with us again. Well, I just can't tell you what a kick it is to be doing our show from Chicago, my old hometown. We opened at the Chez Paris last Friday, and so we'll be doing our television show from here, doing our 3-week engagement. We also have a little surprise in store for you tonight, something really different for our show. But first, here's a song a number of you folks have requested since we first performed it a few weeks ago. It's called Where or When. It seems we stood and talked like this before. We looked at each other in the same way then, but I can't remember where or when. The clothes you're wearing are the clothes you wore. The smile you were smiling then, but I can't remember where or when. Some things that happen for the first time seem to be happening again. And so it seems that we have met before and loved before and laughed before, but who knows where or when, where or when, where or when, where or when. Thank you. Thank you very much. This month's issue of Ebony Magazine has featured a little story on the latest Samuel Fuller motion picture, China Gate, which is currently shown around the country. And as you can see here, I appear in my first dramatic role of a soldier of fortune fighting the communists in Indochina. Here now is a scene from China Gate, which takes place at the opening of the picture just before the shooting begins. China Gate, China Gate, many dreams and many hearts separate. Like two arms open wide, some you welcome in, and some must stay outside. Bowl of rice, bitter tea. Is this all the good earth has to offer me? Will I find peace of mind? Does my true love wait behind the China gate? China gates.
Thank you, lot. Later on in the film, I get to use that gun you saw me carrying, and let me tell you, it's a far cry from shooting that grease gun to playing a piano chorus of Tea for Two. Nelson Riddle, can you shoot me an introduction? Memory spot tonight, we've chosen a song I had the pleasure of recording in an album some years ago called Two in Love. Here it is, There Will Never Be Another You. This is our last dance together. Tonight soon will be long ago. And in our moment of parting, this is all I want you to know. There will be many other nights like this, and I'll be standing here with someone new. There will be other songs to sing, another fall, another spring, but there will never be another you.
there will be other lips that I may kiss. But they won't thrill me like yours used to do. Yes, I may dream a million dreams, but how can they come true if there will never, ever be another you? I look at them shuffling, shuffling down, a rambling, scrambling ahead of the town, a hustling, bustling, buzzing around, happy waiting at the station. I look at that train, the number 709, a huffing and a puffing and arriving on time. What do you think's about to ride? The band they call the Dixieland Five. They're gonna play that a Muskrat Ramble song, the way you never ever heard it played. Get ready for the big parade. All together now, 1 and 2. Come on and join the happy throng. Feel the beat of that rambling, scrambling muskrat song. Come on and ramble along.
Look at them shuffling and shuffling down. Look at the band parading all over town. Look at the happiness a-going around. Everybody's up and celebrating.
I look at that drummer entertaining the gang, a clinging and a clanging with a bing and a bang, a changing the town from dead to live. The band they call the Dixieland Five.
They're gonna play that Muskrat Ramble tune,
the way you never heard played before. I get ready for the big parade. All together now, 1 on, folks. Come on and join the happy throng. Feel the beat of that shuffling, scuffling muskrat song. Come on and ramble along.
feel the beat of that shuffling, shuffling muskrat song.
Come on and ramble along. 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 Thank you. Yes, Chicago. Just listen to the names of some of the cafes and clubs here. The imagination is on a par with the jazz. There's the Singapore, the Matador, the Shangri-La, the Waikiki, the Oyster House, the Palmer House, the London House, and the Chez Paris. Here it is, Eat Shop, David's Inn, Esther's Kitchen, Joe's Drive-In, the Coffee Bar, the Coffee Cup, the Coffee House, the Coffee Jug, the Aragon, the Trianon, the Tip Tap Top, and the Domino, the Ivanhoe, the Kontiki, the Top of the Rock, and the SRO. The Slick Chick Drive-In, the Speedy Snack, Sparky's Inn, George's Shack, the 1111, the 606, the Thrifty 10, and the Old 10 Yen. Ah, Mr. Kelly's, the Sutherland, the Black Orchid, the Red Star Inn, the New Black Hawk, the Old Pump Room, Jazz Limited, the Casserole, Mike Fisher's, the Fabulous Fritzels, and the ever-loving Henrices. Can you hear that? Now that to us is the spirit of Jimmy Newton, Chicago's late great clarinet stylist. His theme was a thing called Sweet Lorraine. And Jimmy called my attention to it early in my early days here in Chicago, for which I'll be eternally grateful. Sweet Lorraine. Come on. Now I've just found joy. I'm as happy as a baby boy with another brand new choo-choo joy. When I met my sweet Lorraine. pair of eyes that are brighter than the summer skies. When you see them, you realize why I love my sweet Lorraine. Now when it's raining, I don't miss the sun, because it's in my baby's smile. And to think that I'm the lucky one that will lead her down the aisle. Each night I pray that no one will steal her heart away. I can't wait until that lucky day when I marry sweet Lorraine.
Thank you very much. And now for our guest of the evening, a young lady who is a great favorite here in Chicago. In fact, we hope you folks around the country who keep an eye out for fresh talent are watching closely, because we really think she's great. Here she is, Miss Lurlean Hunter.
Once I laughed when I heard you saying that I'd be playing solitaire, uneasy in my easy chair. It never entered my mind. Once you told me I was mistaken, that I'd awaken with the sun and order orange juice for one. It never entered my mind. You have what I lack myself, and now I even have to scratch my back myself. Once you warned me that if you scorned me, I'd sing the maiden's prayer again and wish that you were there again to get into my hair again. It never entered my
That was beautiful, Lurlean. That was really wonderful.
Well, thank you, Nat. And if you'd be good enough to give me a 4-bar introduction, I'd like to let your audience know how I feel.
Oh, that'll be my pleasure. After you.
You're just too marvelous for words, like glorious, glamorous, that old standby amorous. It's all too wonderful, I'll never find the words that say enough, tell enough. I mean, they just aren't swell enough.
You're much, too much, and just too very, very to ever be in the Webster's dictionary. And so I'm borrowing a love song from the birds
To tell you that you're marvelous, too marvelous for words. And so I'm borrowing a love song from the birds to tell you that you're marvelous, too marvelous
memory song tonight, I would like to do one of the songs from my album, Love is the Thing, that you folks seem to favor. It's called Love Letters. The sky may be starless, the night may be moonless, but deep in my heart there's a glow. For deep in my heart, I know that you love me. You love me because you told me so. Love letters straight from your heart. Keep us so near, far apart. I'm not alone in the night. When I can have all the love you write, I memorize every line. I kiss the name that you sign. And darling, then I read again right from the start. Love letters straight from your heart. So until next week, same time, same station. See you later.